coming up in this read. Somebody was probably using you, and specifically they could have been using you for what you could provide. Aquarius, let's get into your September love reading. Any information that you need about me, the card decks, or the readings, you can find all of that in my description box and in my pinned comment below. If you're cross-watching for an Aquarius, then please switch over the roles, because I could be speaking directly to you, so the energy can be interchangeable. And please do remember that this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate for absolutely everybody. You only take what's resonating specifically for you, and you leave what doesn't for somebody else. Please also do respect the tarot and approach it with patience, an open mind, and without expectations. And finally, if you don't want to miss a video, then subscribe and stay notified. Okay, so Aquarius, I'm pulling the strongest energy that surrounds you at this time, and this is going to be the groundwork for the rest of your read. It's so funny when the cards come out like that. Right, so you've got Shower of Abundance. To heal your financial situation, first give us your worries concerning money. We will guide you in order to show you how to create and accept abundance. As we work together, your financial situation will heal as fast as you will allow. So with this one, this is indicating that with this being a love read, that perhaps some of you's find yourselves in a situation where you're wanting to do things as a couple or with your intended, depending on your current situation. But you're finding that you might not necessarily be able to afford to do all of the things that you're wanting to do as a couple. Okay, so with this one, it's indicating for you to, well, I mean, it says, look, give us your money worries, right? So give it back to the universe. I'm not entirely sure how helpful that's going to be for some of you, because it doesn't feel very practical. So, you know, I like to keep things real on this channel. So in order to keep it real, okay, here goes. There is only so much that you're going to be able to do, right? You're not going to be in total control of absolutely everything. So it's always better to, of course, take control of the bits that you know that you can take control over. So for example, if you know that there has been like overspending, buying anything that is unnecessary, any kind of subscriptions that were forgotten about, you know, just have a look through your bank statements and anything like that, and just make sure that there's nothing that's been forgotten about. Okay, you can make a wee bit of savings there, so that's quite practical. You know, things that, I mean, a lot of these sites can be really, really dodgy when you sign up for some kind of subscription thing, and it's like, yeah, we're not going to take any money for such and such many months, but you need to give us your card details now, says that it's on record and it's sitting there ready to, you know, take the monthly subscription. And you know that there are certain really sneaky things that some services do where they're like that. They're like, yeah, you get your first 6 months for free, whatever the case might be, and then people just tend to forget. You know, 6 months has been and gone, and it's forgotten about. So yeah, it's always wise to just double check and make sure that there's nothing that's been forgotten, because yeah, you do want to be practical as well. You then have autumn and blossoming. Okay, well, autumn's just around the corner, like literally. You can probably tell by the purple blue hue of my skin. Yeah, the weather's already changing. We're literally rapidly approaching autumn. So something is blossoming right now that I feel you're going to see the full effect of come this autumn. So let's clarify, because I don't feel comfortable with just leaving it at that. You know, it feels too vague for my liking. Can you tell us more about autumn for Aquarius, please? Oh, yeah, you could be dealing with, let me think, who's autumn? Libra, Scorpio. Libras are end sort of like mid, let me think, Libra's October 22nd, isn't it? Yeah, autumn's like Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius maybe as well. You could be dealing with Libra, Sag, Scorpio. You could have those placements in your own chart. Okay, clarified with the Knight of Wands. Action, something to do with taking action. A Libra, Sag or a Scorpio could be taking action towards you this autumn. Four of Swords. Well, they're contradicting each other straight away, aren't they, Aquarius? Your Knight of Wands is super, super quick. It's the fastest knight in the tarot deck, basically. No, it's the second fastest, because the Knight of Swords is the fastest. Either way, it's still super quick movement, right? It can also be someone acting on impulse as well. And then Four of Swords. Well, that's the card of inaction. So you've got action right next to inaction in the autumn. Really not helpful. I'm trying to get crystal clear messages for you, and this isn't helping at all, I don't feel. Yeah, rest, rejuvenate, reevaluate, reconsider. Meditate as well with the Four of Swords. This could well be, Aquarius, that somebody that perhaps you haven't heard from in a long, long time, they could be taking impulsive action towards you this autumn, or vice versa, because remember, this is a general read, okay? The energy can be interchangeable. If you know full well that that's not you, then you know that it's going to be someone else's energy towards you. Simple, okay? So, yeah, keep a lookout for that one. What's blossoming, please, for Aquarius? Thank you. Four of Wands, stability, security. I'm getting social network. Something to do with your social life. This could be a new friendship that's currently blossoming into something that is far more stable and secure, more official. I'm definitely getting the word official. Is there a friend that is taking impulsive action towards you this autumn and saying, Aquarius, I've fallen in love with you and I'm wanting things to be official between us two? Feelings are definitely growing with this blossoming energy. Can you tell us about shower of abundance? What is this? Thank you. Nine of Wands in the world. Yeah, listen, for those of you who are having these financial struggles, you're going to be putting the worries behind you, okay? Could be a new job for some of you. I'm feeling that there's something to do with back pay. Some of you are due a payout of some kind. Could be from an insurance company. It could be from, like, say, if you were laid off from employment, you're coming into some kind of back pay that you were entitled to all along, which is absolutely going to help you out in the short term with your financial struggles, at least until you can get yourself back on your feet again. But yeah, the World card, remember, that's not just a card of beginnings and endings and tying off loose ends. It's also a card of victory as well. Okay, so whenever you see the World, it's good news that ends an old cycle, right? And it came out with the Nine of Wands. Boundaries, feeling quite defensive as well. Protective. It's a very protective energy, the Nine of Wands can be. So when you consider the combination of these, it's like, yeah, you are being protected. You are taking the necessary steps into protecting yourself as well, protecting your future. And you've got a cycle that is very peacefully being brought to its full conclusion. And as you'll know, with the ending of one cycle, it pretty much guarantees that a brand new something is going to begin. It's the laws of the universe. Something needs to take its place, right? And I'm feeling as well with the world that it's something better than you always could have possibly imagined. So yeah, it's really, really interesting energy for you. I do apologize for the color of my skin. It changes, and it can be quite off-putting. So it's getting really, really cold in this room as well. Can you tell us what else is coming in towards Aquarius, please? Okay, the Tower. You've got a Tower coming in towards you, Aquarius. Right, we'll wait and see what else that comes out next to, okay? And if we don't get any crystal clear answers off of that, then of course we will clarify. I have a feeling we'll clarify anyway. Right, 2 of coins. Temperance. Let's have a look. These are reversed. 8 of Swords reversed, so that's good. That's the King of Coins reversed. A King of Cups reversed. The Hermit reversed. The Ace of Cups reversed. Page of Wands reversed. And the Queen of Cups reversed. Okay. And then you've got the 4 of Cups as your overall energy with strength. Right, so if anybody's interested in the zodiac information, the dominant signs that's showing out in your read, you've got Aries and Scorpio with the Tower, Sagittarius with Temperance. I would say you're leaning heavily, you've also got Virgo with the Hermit. So you've got Capricorn and Leo as well. So dominant would be Leo, Scorpio, Aries, Sagittarius, Virgo. The dominant ones. There's also a lot of major arcana here as well, Aquarius, which means a huge shift. And of course, the Tower being your first card out, that is literally a huge shift. Can you tell us about the Tower for Aquarius, please? We have one more, please, for Aquarius. Thank you. Yeah, another reversal. 5 of Cups reversed. 3 of Wands, 5 of Cups reversed. Okay. Something has clearly transpired that was less than ideal with all of these reversals. I mean, you've got a King and a Queen of Cups here, both in reverse, right? That to me would indicate a breakup of some kind. I don't like timelines where it shows people from the past coming back in. I have an issue with that, but that could just be my own personal hang-ups as well. We've got a lot of resistance as well with strength, and then the 4 of Cups being right next to each other, like resistance, rejection, someone holding themselves back because they're afraid of being rejected. They're afraid that the answer that they're going to receive is a no. That they really don't want to handle possible rejection. It could be you, it could be someone else, right? There's absolutely a breakup here with these pair that are in reverse. Your Tower clarified with the Three of Wands and Five of Cups reversed. Well, the Five of Cups reversed indicates that, yeah, someone is trying to undo something, and they would like to plan for the future. They would like for things to grow and expand in a way that is going to be beneficial for everybody. Something has come to a complete standstill in this energy, Aquarius. A complete standstill. And I can't figure out for the life of me what that is. I suppose it's going to be different for all of you, right? But either way, somebody is needing to make that commitment to get done whatever it is that needs to be done, so that you'll both know one way or the other where you're standing. And that's the main problem, is that neither individual knows exactly where they stand with the other person. Okay, let's have a look at this Temperance. Why is Temperance here, please? Five of Swords, and it's come out off balance as well. I feel that there is a risk of emotions running extremely high with this particular situation, Aquarius. I feel that both of you have been deeply hurt by something that transpired, and it is going to require temperance, patience, balance, moderation. Someone feels as well, you see, with this not being traditional tarot, this is Viking tarot, you can see like the person's hurt their hands, so they were holding on too tightly to a situation, and it actually caused them a lot more pain because they tried to hold on to something for too long rather than just surrendering it and releasing it. So this could be a situation where a relationship has reached the point of no return, and someone else wasn't prepared to let the other person go, basically, and it caused problems with that Five of Swords coming out off balance. You've then got the Eight of Swords reverse, which is good because it means that there is no more confusion. Someone isn't stuck in their heads all the time now thinking about this situation. It's basically recovery. Eight of Swords reverse. It is all about recovery. It's next to a King of Coins reversed and a King of Cups reversed. So this combination indicates, Aquarius, that somebody was probably using you, and specifically they could have been using you for what you could provide, with that being a King of Coins. It doesn't make a difference if you're feminine, masculine, gender fluid. Do not get caught up in gender, okay? It's just the polarization of the gender principle. A King of Coins is a provider. So you could have lost your job and no longer could provide, and found that because you could no longer provide, someone else withdrew their quote unquote love. I say quote unquote love because that's not true love, is it? That's not true, real, genuine, unconditional love. There is clearly a condition that is put on them giving affection, which is your ability to provide. And because you've not been able to provide due to these financial worries, that makes sense now as to why that was your first card out. Someone has withdrawn their love and affection because you've not been able to provide anymore, which is absolutely disgusting. Hermit reversed tells me that the person that you're dealing with is completely incapable of any kind of introspection, and everything is everybody else's problem. And more specifically, their problems and their shortcomings are your problems and your shortcomings, because they're not able to take accountability. They're not able to at all. You then have the Ace of Cups in reverse. An Ace of Cups in reverse, so yeah, that is love with conditions put on it. You've been made into somebody's scapegoat here, Aquarius. Page of Wands in reverse, and then the Queen of Cups in reverse as well. Yeah. It would seem to me that with that page of Wands in reverse, it would seem to be that the shine on a particular relationship has been dulled. And it's been dulled by their attitude. They have tarnished how you felt about them, because they've shown you now their true colours. See, a page of wands in reverse is a lack of inspiration, a lack of passion, someone who's not putting any time or energy into the situation. It's become a situation that's full of unnecessary drama. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's something that's no longer growing, it's not expanding, it's definitely stuck, if not going backwards. And then the Queen of Cups in reverse, someone who is emotionally immature. So their emotional immaturity has been a huge turn off for you. And quite frankly, you're not dealing with the drama anymore. You don't want to feel like you're just being used for whatever it is that you can provide. You know, everybody's going to go through their tough times in life. It's inevitable. You know, literally nothing's guaranteed. And unfortunately, this person seems to forget that that includes things such as employment. Can you tell us more about this energy, please? The Queen of Cups reverse specifically, please, for Aquarius. Queen of Cups reversed. Can you have one more, please, for Aquarius? Okay. Oh, right, another two. I had to stop and think there. Okay, yeah. Hermit, Knight of Cups, and the Three of Cups. So some of yous could be contemplating on trying someplace else, you know, calling quits with this particular situation, because now they have revealed their true nature. Their mask is definitely well and truly slipped. And you're like, okay then, well, maybe I could reconcile someplace else. I wouldn't like to think that anybody is doing comparisons between people, or looking back on the past with rose-tinted glasses. I wouldn't like to think that anybody's doing that. If you're contemplating going back to an ex, Aquarius, I wouldn't recommend it, because you've got the Hermit that's come out as well. So think carefully. Think carefully. The main message of your read is absolutely yes. Given the situation that I can see in this spread, the grass is 100% greener elsewhere. But the direction that you're currently looking might not be the correct one for you. So the grass is greener, but not necessarily in the direction that you're looking, if that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, the Seven of Cups at the bottom of that deck. Confusion, daydreaming, lots of options. So you've got way more options than you have considered, basically. Okay. It's not just going to be a choice between the ex and whatever bullshit situation this is that you're dealing with. There are more options out there than that. I don't really like to call people options, because I feel that that's unfair. You know, people aren't options. Let's call it romantic opportunities. Okay, there are more romantic opportunities out there to be explored. Let's put it that way. Can I have a healing message, please, for Aquarius? Again, if you don't recognize that energy, Aquarius, then that's someone else's energy towards you. Have a healing message for Aquarius, please. Koi fish. Right, so it says, in Japanese myth, the koi fish swim upstream along the Yellow River. Once it conquers its many challenges and reaches the river's head, it transforms into a majestic dragon. The Japanese view the koi fish as a symbol of aspiration and good fortune, which is manifest through determination and hard work. You have the power to transform your life. You're ready to transform. Good prosperity and wealth are on their way. Very interesting, Aquarius. So you started off, your read has come full circle. Because your very first card out was how you have these money struggles and concerns. And now you're ending your read with the koi fish, which is saying good prosperity and wealth are on their way. That's really, really interesting. So, because times are currently tough, someone is showing you their true colours, and they're proving themselves to be not a very nice person, because they seem to have put a financial only value on human life. And now that you're struggling, they're treating you very inhumanely. So what's going to happen is you're going to separate from that individual. And the second you do, you're going to reclaim your abundance, your wealth, and your prosperity. So is this a case of the universe deliberately showing you who this person truly is? So that when you get all of this back, you're not going to be sharing it with that little lowlife. You're going to be sharing it with someone who is actually a genuine person instead. Because I suspect very much that that is the case. I'd keep an open mind here, Aquarius, and believe what you see. Else for Aquarius, please. Okay. So I'm listening out for direction. That's when I suddenly stop. Ooh. Oh man, that's spooky. Spiritual and tested. After everything I've literally just said with that koi fish energy. Your spiritual journey is beginning and your strengths and weaknesses are being tested. This is a spiritual test. As soon as you recognize your worth and your value, as soon as you defend yourself and say to this person, look, I'm done. I'm not putting up with your shit anymore. I don't deserve to be treated this way. I'm a human. I'm more than just what I can provide. I don't like your attitude. We're done. As soon as you do that, you're going to pass this spiritual test. You will then leave that situation and come back into your wealth and prosperity. That's spooky. Really, really spooky. It's under the receptive. Be ready to receive what fate has planned for you. Yeah, because you're destined for greater things, Aquarius, and some of you are spending your time on parasitic lowlives. For lack of a better turn of phrase, parasitic lowlives. And you're worth more than that. Wow. Okay, so I do need to leave that one there. If you feel that you could benefit from a personal reading that is catered more towards your specific needs, then you can place your booking at phoenixkeiatarot.com, or you could use any of the links that I've provided in my description box and in my pinned comment below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.